about the office market in general, John? Where are we at now?
You know, I've always said that Labor Day is the start of the new season, and here we are 2 or 3 days later, and so we came through the summer. There was a lot of activity from people looking around, which is not unusual. But between now and the end of the year, we're going to get a clear idea whether or not that the trickle effect from New York City is going to have a major impact in Westchester County. Companies, had put, or right now from September until December, put their budgets together for next year. But a lot of the companies that now, have the budgets in place and have to do something with them. So what they're looking at is, we will see from New York City standpoint as to whether those companies, primarily in Midtown, make the move up here. And the rates themselves in Midtown are, $85 to $150 a foot, and because of that, people look at the suburban markets, and that whether it's Westchester, Fairfield, Jersey, Long Island, what have you, and they're going to take a look at these varying options that are available to them. I mean, our market, we probably are at about a 16%, 16.5% vacancy, depending on whose numbers and statistics you want to use. And that's fairly stable. We, especially in Westchester, have not seen a major roller coaster ride. We have not seen, vacancies go skyrocketing, and we have not seen them, dip, down into the single digits. We've always been fairly consistent in that, anywhere from the 12 to 13% up to 16, 17%, and that's from an historical perspective. The companies, in downtown White Plains, Disney has, looked around. Lowe's has looked around. I do believe if we're going to see anybody, we're going to see a lot of the back office, because companies want to stay in the city, but they don't have a need for the back office requirement, and that's the office, the billings and the processing and HR, what have you. They can be up here. The one concern that has been, and you and I, Caryn, have discussed this time and time again, has been the problem in Westchester, and the problem in the northern suburban market has been the transportation issue, has been the housing issue, and that's going on for decades. It's still there. And when companies take a look at Westchester, they say, okay, if I'm going to move up there, where am I pulling from, and what's my base? And that has to be factored into their numbers as far as, will people relocate out of the downtown if you're in New York City and their employee base comes from Staten Island, Queens, Brooklyn. They don't tend to make the move up here.